Assemble, ya yen tuyebo. Na papa no, oye no di wuye. Edu jati kwesi so dia, esi jati kwesi dia sebe, we nipa chen adamu sakandi. So ati ase, esan se, o NDC, ana sakandi so MPP nti. Odi ye sakanda enye hwe. Ohu. Ti, omwa na akwhye abrantie n'echi. Ana oyesa, uti sem sa nkomuni nyina ye kosie no no. Enti nipa kan se abolition na mwentimi abolition na mo fa kwati kwan eden ayesa. So we are banya. Wame. Na se position, you take it with conviction, explain it to the people why you are taking a position and carry them along. I don't know why we own to me. Oya kukwasa, what in the name manchia person or the good office. So
I see.
But only office me take it and tell Ghanaians say, the fool say office win a yet year, but ain't me why and say boy no. It's young fuck my way so. No what treat you much a Ghana for the Ghana for you know you do a cheap.
Council, Mamma was Nami Saint Yamin Shamao. Amen. Lawyer Nana J. Bafua, MP for Menshia, and Yeneno Etri and Common was said America Nimuni. Na Menina ye you match a pa Anna Oinana. Sabre over 20 years ago.
If you how you do, me them in you. When you me you if you how you me them in you. I do, when you me you me them in you. I do, when you me me them in you. When you pass anymore,
ready to go. Your favorite radio station, God's Digital Online.
I've seen my year of joy. This is my year of rejoicing. How you do? Onyame you be. Nana nyame so I'm mastering now. I do, onyame I be. Nana nyame so I'm mastering now. I do, onyame I be. Nana nyame so I'm mastering now.
International market, the same price, so you will be treated as such. But young say an interest say say who wako near Quetia and your bad and ye be our crabby and yen no say you won't mean to your opportunity so grade of 2 Messiah you
Pacho Menko personal. I wanted to have a conversation that will be healthy because I have a hold on. Men pese be point. Gia dek no enye that young man no enye ne dia. Nti enokwa the office that he occupies. They don't go after his person and his team. I'm not coming after you. I'm saying that let's go by what we can all subject ourselves to. I have a document here from Deloitte's Independent Auditors Report. I don't know whether you have a copy of that document. Do you have a copy of that document? It talks about a year, the company Valcono recording a net loss of 22.85 million for 2023-2024, and then current liabilities exceeding 151.51 million US a year dollars, which means that there's an issue in terms of liquidity and as a financial strain. And how is that?
Yo, my main churchill, your current debt is 150. 150.
But say now say is in good shape. Inti unya
make some natural.
Me too.
Who repeat what you have said. But then your debt, a legacy debt. And your debt are 1 year and
but if it's a built if it's a built on
and a power debt, and yet we don't owe any supplier or any contractor, any bank. You can make your own research. The bank ben or say vaco denica supplier ben or say vaco denica said 1 year on TIA. No, we don't have any certain near honor power debt because power aluminium and you might research in aluminium everywhere. It's subsidized. The power is subsidized by the state.
Okay, so anybody who picks up this document and reading it, what I'm seeing here, the current state of VACO.
Yes, when you read it, like when you pick the document
hold on. Don't be worried. I'm reading the document from Deloitte and the document, just to make it bullet points. One, net loss trend, and it's very bad. Revenue decline and price collapse. Cost structure, perpetual negative margin. Debt accumulation, the one who say legacy debt. Cash flow collapse. Working capital deficit. And they're explaining all of these. So here is the conversation that there should be an investor that will broaden and make it more attractive and more inclusive. And then yeah. Maridiachro, Makacho say,
Onipa ye mane be sa research omo baba kwa ye contract with me PwC. There's omo finding investor mabako. That is what I know.
Okay, so at what point the BAM would team an investor for Valco? And what was the basis? Sa nipa na mama na kwanso nya nhwehwemu no na or recommend and also suggest for an investor for Valco. What was the basis?
It was the previous government's time.
Okay, so I'm asking, what was the basis at that time? Because you've worked there for 15 years. So the previous government, at the end of the money, or can say we need a strategic investor for Valco. Why?
Yes, and I say at my church, my age 15 years. At a certain point, Valco was actually going down, and that was the reason why 2022, October 31st, Valco Local Union, the massive demonstration to sack the leadership that were present. Because it wasn't well. And a demonstration, it's a sign. You can't say, Nana, Akufo-Addo and also sign leadership. And I think on our titles global by. And since that time, step CEO after CEO. Since that time, we have 3 CEOs now. The Honorable Titus Global, Honorable Abuaji Jedu, and now a technical person, somebody who has been in the company for about 17 years. President Otisui, who said, so since January 2025. And since January 2025, we capture us a Yama Koso of Vacuum, a Krabehe. Now, you bread in power, you rented things like lift truck. And lift truck is a major operational equipment. Last year, almost as many as 16. Almost tractors, almost equipment. A lot. Now, I know I say, almost some contract with aluminium giants. And also with my friend Rekin too. You know, my sign contract. Omama Iska, you have built a downstream line production line, new one. Every year coils, so coils and the electrical cables, ya shafts here. Higher trials, as I talk to you, we have order from Poland. Almost young mom.
Era Sami, Masem say, what is your challenge with government wanting to partner an investor for reports? I'm all hanging is indicating to a
report now. One and I'm actually we say a report are previous years, and since the last year. There has been a massive trace, which I'm saying, 28th October 2025, last year, Honorable Minister Ama Kofi-Boa, about campaign, about Vaco, about talk, Vaco, and your call inside. I was part of the team, and I acquired. After auto campaign, we share what we have done currently. That was then 2025. And our journalist said, Minister, what are you going to do? And I say, based on what I have seen, I think we can do it on our own. We have to do it on our own. That's the minister's own statement.
At this point, let me be clear here. So we are aware, say, this decision goes beyond Giadec boss. You are aware, say, it's a cabinet decision to bring an investor. So we are aware.
Me said that is hot.
So why are we making all this noise? You think that hold on. You think hold on. I'm saying that what patron train I mean busa me question. Train I mean busa me question. Train I mean busa me question.
Then I have to leave your line.
I don't have a challenge. Maybe you have a challenge with the word noise, sir. Let me just hold on to the word noise and let's have a conversation. I'm saying that patron train.
Because
I'm saying that I don't need to. I don't do that. I don't do that conversation. So Nimbibia Ghana for the donor, including myself. Minima. Let us know. Don't go and say
that time has not come.
So why are you waiting for that time to come when you know you can give an information?
Stage, when that time is needed, when all those things are needed.
But we are at the critical stage because here you're talking about a company that is very promising. That government wants to bring in an investor and you're resisting. What other critical time are you waiting for? Why do we have to have a conversation behind the scenes?
Because
if you have anything to say,
our leaders are talking. My national leaders at the union also have told me they are going to see the president. We are talking. So I have to hold on to some information at the moment. Yeah.
Information, they never had the interest of Ghana, or you are serving your personal interest? If
it is my personal interest, I would have given in to this fight a long time.
But of course, then you have to push out. So whatever, once is the sake of Ghana, whatever
gain nothing.
Whatever information that
I stand to gain nothing.
But so why are you holding the information? Once you have information that will inure to the benefit of Ghana, why do you wait till it gets to that point? Why?
No, it's because everything there are talks. What I said, national leaders in Shia.
Here you are.
National leaders are catching and they are going to see the president. And I'm waiting to when they go and see the president. Yes, we are going to meet them today. Whatever will transfer after the meeting, then I will come out. But there are some personal interest here.
Okay, maybe
people's personal interest.
I'll not agree to that. They be at the Ghana for. They be at the. No, it's not my opinion. So once you cannot substantiate it, don't be putting those things here. I disagree entirely, and this is not a platform to be doing propaganda. Please, I'm saying that if you know that there are personal interests and you know the people who are serving that personal interest, put their names out there. You see, too much. That's what you're doing. Put it out. Put it out. If I'm saying put it out. If you're a man, put it out. If you are serving the Ghana interest, put it out. I'm not branding you. I'm saying that we don't propagate here.
I am telling you, sir.
Please.
I will not tell you now.
What is the right time? We are having a Ghana conversation.
I don't understand the word that we used to say.
The Ghana conversation is what you are having. Also, John and Debbie Adana, wine the share, wine the share, catch the one share. If you are serving the Ghana interest, wine the share. Let's stop this. Then you have nothing to say. Well, I'm not here to please you. I'm here for us to discuss Ghana. But if you have, let me tell you one thing. If you have an interest that you are serving, let us know those who are not serving the interest of Ghana. If you cannot, dear, please, because it's too much in this country. Or information, you will not put it out. You are there propagating and making all the speculating and destroying. If you feel that there's anybody who is doing something contrary to what is being done, please bring it here. We will understand. And thank you for your time.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go.
So for me, what happens is that we have an objective, we have a plan. We shouldn't be seen to be nibbling as it tools. We shouldn't be seen to be trying to, dismantle it. That's the point I'm making. The posture of the NDC, the majority and the Attorney General and Honorable Martin Kwebu, the thing that annoys me about annoys me and disappoints me.
You leave out the posture of the former Attorney General and then also the former Speaker of Parliament.
They are not in power. Okay, let me add them. The posture of the NDC, majority in Parliament, Attorney General, and former Speaker of Parliament, and this is because in the case of Martin Kwebu, you were a member of what? Oral. You said the state stood a chance of what? Retrieving how many billions? If you look at the amount of money that the OSP is investigating now, it will form a big chunk of the money you thought you could achieve through Oral. That is a fact. So now they are doing this. Who are those celebrating today? If I am being investigated by the OSP right now, I should be singing my hallelujahs and hosannas. My lawyer should be going to court immediately to stop everything happening. I don't know whether it will amount to double jeopardy. There are lawyers here, big lawyers here. They may tell me whether if that case dropped, they can again. But there are those going to happen. Anybody being investigated today by the OSP, anybody standing trial by OSP today will be happier. So the question is, have we gone, or as a country, have we come? What are we doing? So the legality can be there. But my point is, we can use policy. We need big support. People need to come out and say, we support the OSP. Let's give the OSP political support. I want to try to end on this because I know you're in me. We always said that we know corruption is one of the biggest challenges to our national development. And the biggest hindrance to corruption, we always said, is political what? Support. We said that. Political commitment. In this instant case, when it comes to what the OSP is doing or can do or should do, it is not getting the political backing and the political support it needs to be a strong institution against corruption. It's not getting it. It doesn't. There's nothing to show. There's nothing to demonstrate that politicians and policymakers are committed and dedicated to what? Giving it the backing it needs to do its job. And for me, that is a travesty. Yeah. For me, that is wrong because as a country that says you're committed to corruption, you should be seen to be fighting until the last nail. Even if you lose at the Supreme Court, you still go for appeal. What is it called? After you've lost. Do everything possible to demonstrate to the world they have the political will. Right now, there's no political will for the OSP. Everybody's leaving the OSP alone. And when you do that, you are leaving a damage on our fight against corruption. Okay. Posterity will not be fair to us. Transparency International will be fair to us. Okay. Future leaders will say that we sat down and we allowed this institution to die. It's not the right thing.
All right. So Edu Gitamokulu is in his office watching us on the TV screen. He said, just look at how Zato and then my lawyer friend and senior are backing in the studio and then making their strong positions on this. When they were in power, they passed the OSP and they knew the problems there are. I have to strongly object to the empaneling today. Two strong MPP members against one NDC rep. My senior Honorable Boama of the Energy Committee of Parliament with backing vocalist Dr. Zato of Sisalais. This is intimidating. Oh, and talking about that, I have lawyer Kojoga Daudu who has joined us. Good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning.
You're well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
You've monitored them. I mean, and then you've monitored the discussion so far. Your observations so far. Who has been right before the passage of the OSP Act in itself, the workings of the OSP, and then currently the brouhaha that confronts us as a country?
Let me start by saying that if this NDC or John Mahama administration strongly believes that the current OSP and the office will do any justice to corruption, then they might be living in a fool's paradise. They are not there to serve the interests of this country. It explains why an innocent Ghanaian will go to South Africa, trying to leave the shores of this country, to go and look for a better opportunity and being humiliated. People have stolen from us, and we are using semantic jargons just to allow people who have stolen from us to keep our money.
Okay.
I mean, I am so surprised and scandalized by the sort of arguments that I've heard this morning. It means the MPP itself is so disjointed, disorganized. Because I have heard a number of NPP party members who disagree vehemently with the position that was taken by Tampoli. You mentioned Speaker Michael Quinn. In fact, he was a speaker when the bill became a law. You get my point. Ayikwe Otu has also expressed an opinion. In fact, as for Nana J. Bafowa,
lawyer,
the Soloku MP, the Soloku MP.
A member of Parliament for Minsha South.
No, he is known for the Soloku business.
Please go ahead.
As for him,
what's your point?
He was so clear that it has to be scrapped.
I thought recently I heard him.
Yeah, on the 1st of April, 2026.
No, but recently I heard him saying that. I think it was on.
No, he was on tape. I watched him on the UTV, vehemently explaining why the OSP's office and the SP himself must be done away with. And so if you have a political party that one session is saying that this does not have any legal back in terms of the independence that they are yearning for, and you have another part of the party also saying that, look, it is settings, then I want to believe that this administration must have an eagle eye to take a critical look at them, because the settings that they are talking about clearly is them that are doing the settings. You see the video that is on the screen. Mm-hmm. The one reading the press.
Lawyer Hassan Tampoli.
Hassan Tampoli. What about the one? What about the one on right?
Also there.
What about the one standing right to Tampoli? What's the name?
Jerry.
No.
No, but do you know his name?
No. I want to know. Do you know his name?
No, I don't.
Duke of Oriata. Yes. You understand? So Duke of Oriata, the brother of Ken of Oriata, is agreeing.
Are they brothers?
No, they are brothers. They are brothers. No, they are brothers. They are. So.
Okay. What's your point with this? The fact that they have the same family name.
You see, when you were speaking, I kept quiet.
I have not intervened in your service.
So let me go. You let me flow. With all my folly, let me flow. The brother of Ken Oforiatta, Duke Oforiatta, is agreeing with the minority that the OSP that is prosecuting his brother, that has given 78 charges to his brother, must stay on so that he continues to prosecute his brother. Do you agree to that? Is that a logic that you want to follow? And that's why I'm telling this administration that they must open their eyes. That if your brother is being prosecuted by an institution, that the office of the Attorney General came out to tell us that indeed they wrote multiple requests before an extradition docket was even sent to the Attorney General, is not telling us that they are so much comfortable with this special prosecutor in his office, and that they must remain, that it must send some levels of signals to you, the government, that, hey, if you are going to rely on them, or you are going to rely on this special prosecutor, you are going to be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth. It does not happen. How many times have I said I don't have any confidence in a special prosecutor? And by the way, those that are saying that President Mahama must speak. President Mahama has only one mandate. His mandate is to defend the constitution of this country. Finito. He cannot rule this country by his emotions or by his whims and caprices. He can only rule or lead this country by the dictates in the Constitution. What does the Constitution say? You read Article 88(4).
I refer to it.
You refer to it. It's so clear. I mean, you don't need any super super brain in terms of law to understand what Article 884 says.
All offences prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana.
Yes.
Shall be at the suit of the Attorney General.
Yes.
Or any other person authorized by him.
Yes.
In accordance with any law.
Absolutely. So clearly, it is the Attorney General that is supposed to initiate all prosecutions in this country, or anybody that he authorizes. In fact, the OSP's Act under Section 4 also is so clear that he would need authorization from the Attorney General's department. So it has never been doubt that it's an agent. In fact, if you read the preamble of the OSP's own act, they say it's
Section 4.
Section 4.2, it tells you that he would need that authorization from Attorney General.
Subject to Clause 4 of
Yes.
Article 88 of the Constitution.
Yes.
The office shall, for the purposes of this act, be authorized by the Attorney General.
Yes.
To initiate and conduct the prosecution of corruption and corruption-related offences.
So what is so ambiguous about
well,
this?
the argument being made,
yes,
including, I believe, distinguished lawyers,
yes,
is that by the passage of the act in itself, that's an automation. Now, go ahead.
No. It doesn't work like that. The Constitution didn't envisage that. That's why the Constitution you need. But what is so difficult about this special prosecutor in the office going for authorization from the Attorney General if they strongly believe in their cases, or if they don't have any ego issues? What is so difficult about it? You are operating under the Constitution of the land. The Constitution says you need authorization. Why wouldn't you go for it? But rather do things in your own way. Look, it goes back to why that office was set up. Because now Professor Michael Quay has made it to believe that right from the onset they knew that the independence of that office was never guaranteed. Professor Michael Quay, from his recent utterances, clearly tells us that right from the beginning, they knew that there was no way the OSP will have independence because of Article 88
from the onset.
From the onset. Ayikwe Otu has also said so. So why did they come to create the impression that they were setting up an office that was independent in nature? Now, that office, before it was set up, they organized workshops, they organized press conferences, they organized meetings, all at the expense of the state. Is it not willfully causing financial loss to the state? By the way, the MPP, from the time that I knew the MPP, from the 90s to the time they set up this OSP office, the argument has always been separating the Attorney General's office from the Ministry of Justice. There was no way the OSP came in until latter days, that they believe that the Attorney General has to be independent. It tells you that, one, the motive was to deal with political opponents. It's the reason why...
So how do you draw those conclusions?
Look at the first person they appointed.
You just make a blanket statement.
No, but it's backed by the evidence, the facts of the day, that the first OSP that he appointed, Martin Amidu, at that time, Martin Amidu created the impression that he was fighting his own party. Remember the Sofoton case, you remember the Woyomi case, remember all the cases that he was following and writing epistles. So he gave the Nana Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration that encouragement, that giving the opportunity to appoint Martin Amidu, he could go for his own party people. It turned out that the man came and realized that it was not easy. Remember the Muhammad Ayaraga's case. At the point, he himself had to go back to court and find another prosecutor. By the way, those that are saying that if we sack the or scrap the office of the special prosecutor, then we are not fighting corruption. How many corruption has he fought? This OSP. How many corruption? How many corruption cases has he fought? You go to court and go and charge somebody 78 charges. By the time we are done with even 10, we are already done with 20 years. You think we are small boys in this country? That is why this administration must be serious. And take a critical look at it, because the issues that we took to election 2024, Operation Recover All, the mere fact that they have not recovered, that's not mean people did not steal from us.
So they are not fulfilling that promise?
They are not. And one of the reasons is that they are placing their hopes in the SP. I petitioned the OSP's, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, on the Bawumia issue.
Which issue?
Where has it got into? The pickup issues. Where has it got into? So nobody must create the impression that they are fighting corruption, or he's fighting corruption. He's not fighting any corruption. He is not. He's only there. Only time I see him on TikTok or so with some bodyguards. I don't know what they are bodyguarding. You get my point?
There are a number of cases that...
Which are the cases? Which are the cases? They are not doing anything. And so that is why I'm saying that when Martin Amidu came and he failed to do their bidding, what did he do? He resigned. And in resigning, what did he say? That the president then, Nana Akufo-Addo, was the mother serpent of corruption. If we were a serious country, that statement alone would have called for a commission of inquiry why Martin Amidu could look straight into the face of a certain president and call him the mother serpent of corruption. That he is the Maradona of corruption when it comes to corruption.
It was just an opinion he shared.
Hey! You can share such an opinion about a sitting president, and guess what? The sitting president also did not see the need to take him on. Silent me concerned. It means you agreed with Martin Amidu that you were a mother serpent of corruption because Martin Amidu had done a corruption risk assessment of a Japan royalties deal. Remember that deal? When they nearly mortgaged our gold royalties. These people. And so if anybody is sitting somewhere and think that things did not happen in this country, all of a sudden they want us to forget, and you have Tampuli coming to tell us that it's settings. Yes, it's settings. What they are doing is settings. And that
they want the president to outrightly come out.
How can he come out? The president can only come out within the confines of the Constitution. And I've said that the Constitution under Article 884 is so clear that the OSP needs authorization from the Attorney General, and the Attorney General's office must be up and doing. They must take their destiny. This administration must take their destinies into their own hands and fulfill the promise of our Operation Recover or Lose. Either than that, they will leave that job for the United Party to come and do one day.
The accusation is at the posture of the Attorney General, its assigns, and then also even leading members of the NDC and their commentary and the position they've taken on this subject. Clearly, the aesthetics don't show that the NDC and the government in itself, despite what the president had said earlier, is committed to making sure that the OSP as it is able to function.
Who says so?
The critics.
The critics. Listen, OSP, right? OSP. Is it the only institution that is fighting corruption? IOCO is absent. IOCO doesn't fight corruption. CID doesn't fight corruption. Attorney General doesn't fight corruption. DNI doesn't do it. It's only OSP that fights every corruption in this country. Is that what we are being told today? Is that what we are being told today? These are the same people. You see, we've been fighting corruption even before the inception of OSP. And how did OSP come about? You see, I'll forgive sometimes Dr. Zato. I've heard what he has said. You know, it's the sentiment. It's about political processes that even when there should be fidelity to the law, we should close our eyes. We should gloss over the law. Then, because we said we want the OSP, I appreciate it because maybe the tenant of the law, he understands but may not appreciate what exactly the OSP law is about. Now, you see, OSP was a political promise.
Political promise?
Yes. Let me come in. You see, I will not mince word. I will not mince word.
It was passed in the Parliament of Ghana, which is a constitutional composition of both sides of the political divide.
It was in the manifesto of the NPP during the Akufo-Addo when he came that they were going to bring OSP when they said there was going to be separation of an independent prosecutor as was crafted in the NACAP by the first Mahama administration. Now, when they came and they brought this, they realized that there was a problem. And that problem was the Constitution, Article 88. What did they do? You know, I was part of the delegation that went when we had to discuss this OSP at Alisa. I went there with Koku Anido, who at the time he was the deputy. We raised issues and saying that if you want this, you cannot tinker with Article 88.4. Article 88.4 will not allow you because it's a constitutional mandate, injunction given to the Attorney General.
Entrenched one.
And if it is entrenched, Parliament cannot purport to take that mandate and give it to the OSP.
Those arguments were made?
Right, it was made. And they knew. By the end of the day, hasn't it been confirmed by Martin Amidu that he discussed with the president that there will be a problem. They were going to have a problem because at 88, the Speaker of Parliament, at the time, didn't he say, Ayiko Otu, hasn't he come? They knew the problem, but because it was a political process and promise, they pushed it. And they didn't want to go through constitutional amendment because the president at the time didn't want to go through constitutional amendment. So they found a way. And now that they found a way, they kept quiet. They knew that this thing, when they think of Article 88, one day it will come. And today, thank God, the judge in the High Court, he was not timorous.
No, what that he's overreaching?
No, wait.
You know him, distinguished lawyer?
Wait. Overreach how? What did he do?
That was an overreach, he
applied the law. He never interpreted the law. You see, they've been going and saying that the man interpreted the law. He never interpreted. Read the judgment. He applied the law and said that, where is your authorization? Parliament says, even if you want to prosecute, go for authorization. Show us authorization. Now you come and say the law, the Act of Parliament, and the LI is your authorization. And there are precedents which shows that when they say authorization, it is executive instrument that is given by the Attorney General. Like he's given to the police, he's given to Forestry Commission, he's given to other institutions and people to prosecute. The mere fact that if he doesn't go for authorization, are we saying the OSP cannot do its investigations? The law says you can do investigations.
Like you can't prosecute.
No, it says if you want to prosecute, then go for authorization. So are we saying because you don't have authorization, OSP is collapsed?
That's
they
not
can't
the argument.
Is that the argument?
Okay.
Is that the argument they are making? The law is saying that go for authorization. If you want to prosecute.
Like Uganda, let me ask you. You're a very experienced, distinguished lawyer. Indeed, as I interviewed you over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, if based on your own practice and experience, it is a fact that you need authorization based on your position.
Yeah.
What sort of authorization in your thinking are you arguing about? Is it a case-by-case authorization?
No.
Or
if the authorization is that the Attorney General will give you an established executive instrument, just like the police. You know, he's just giving them, delegates that power and says that police can prosecute. So you find the police prosecuting in the circuit court and the district court. Forestry Commission, right? When they arrest their people, because they have that authorization, they don't need to go back to Attorney General to prosecute. And that has been the precedent. So all Attorney General is, if you apply for, I will give you the authorization. And I'm saying that if authorization is not given to you, doesn't mean your office has been collapsed. It doesn't mean so, because you have so many functions and mandates. So why are you taking as if the prosecution, you can't do it by yourself or your officers, it means that...
So they can undertake other duties as assigned in the law?
Why not? The law has given them the mandate. Why are they focusing only on authorization that they want to prosecute? Now, let me tell you, you see, the plethora of issues. You say we are fighting corruption, it's only the OSP. The Abu Gapele, the Jida case, was it not fighting corruption? The argument
the
they
one Abu Gapele went to jail.
The argument they are giving is that the cabinet minister sits with another cabinet minister in cabinet, so he cannot prosecute you. So is the law targeted, or fighting corruption is targeted at the person who sits at
What's
the
your
cabinet?
point? That there's been a precedent.
It is everybody. Are you getting? Corruption is about everybody who has public office and have used it for his benefit. So it's not like the argument, because we sit together, I can't prosecute him. We have seen. Was Abu Gapele not sitting? Was he a minister and the rest? The National Service, Alaji, when he was prosecuted, right? There was allegation that, yes, suspicion. Was not fighting corruption? You see, I don't want to... There are other examples. Maybe even Woyume, advisedly, when there was an allegation that he was involved in some corruption. Didn't we hear the NDC say, what you mean? When the High Court convicted and said this, all freed him, and went to Court of Appeal. Court of Appeal freed him. Court of Appeal because of our allegation. Were they not fighting corruption? So it is only OSP. Because he doesn't have authorization, everything has fallen. Ghana will not fight corruption. Nothing's been done. So all the other institutions, they are not fighting corruption. Listen, they knew, and it has been confirmed by Martin Amidu, by Professor Michael Quay, who was the speaker at the time, that this is what has happened. And the judge has just applied the law. He never purported to interpret. You see, interpretation, the law says that if everything you catch, by your relief and you send it to court, and you think that because of that, the court's jurisdiction is ousted, it's not true. That is why the law says that every case that comes, even if it's a constitutional matter, you look at it. As the High Court, you can apply already the provisions, the law.
Okay.
But if it is about interpretation, then take it to Supreme Court. Now, what was the issue that went to court? The issue says that I have found out that the OSP hasn't got authorization. And if he hasn't got authorization, right, then show us the power. The court says, show us the authorization. The court never said, I'm going to interpret Article 88.4 and Section 4. The court never did that.
The news,
now, what
the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Digital Online.
You see, when the OSP should have even informed the court, the High Court, that we have a case in the Supreme Court. They never gave that judicial notice to the judge, where the judge will refuse and say that even if it is before the Supreme Court, won't do that. That is the same thing what happened in Hamid's case. When they also said that they informed the judge that there is a case for interpretation at the Supreme Court. That was why the High Court adjourned the matter, that I will wait once you have informed me. So when they come and like, we want to collapse OSP, that is not
because
true.
as part of the president, they didn't want the president to come out publicly, even though he's made a position.
That is a wrong position. And
wrong position?
No.
Hassan Tampoli posited
why should
that press conference?
The president is the head of executive. He has nothing to do with the judiciary when it comes to cases. These are the things that they have been doing, and they think it is right. During Kufuor's time, when the issues of fast track happened, he appointed 2 judges to overturn. When the President Akufo-Addo said he was sacking OSP, Domelevo, you think they didn't know the right thing?
AG.
The AG. What did he say? He said he should go to court. At the end of the day, what did we see? The time lapsed, and at the end of the day, because anytime they come, they want to tinker with the judiciary. They think that as a president or executive, they should. That is why they will be calling president come out. When they know that what the law does is separate. The judiciary is in charge of it. Let the matter go before them. Let them interpret the law and speak. But the president should not be seen that I will speak to the judiciary that finds out. And that's the same thing. Martin Amidu's article confirmed that when he told Akufo-Addo that, look, even my age 66 years, there was going to be challenge. The president said, oh, let's leave it. Let it go to the court. You see, that is what he told him. And because they always tinker with it, they think that every president should do it. Look, let there be fidelity to the law.
I see.
And the fidelity, so
the law is the law.
And all emotional, sentimental things will not hold.
Emotional and sentimental. What do you make of it?
A lot has been said on the table, and you ask yourself, to what end? Why are we here? What do we want to protect? We've only said that nobody has indicated that there's been no fight against corruption since the inception of the Constitution. Okay, institutions have done that. The OSP's presence was to consolidate our fight against corruption, to make sure that we create an institution that is seen independent to do its work. Now, all the arguments we are saying on this table is about giving the OSP the authorization. where does authorization come from? In fact, the OSP's budget comes to Parliament through the Attorney General. The OSP's interest, everything comes through the Attorney General. That authorization that Council has alluded to, which I mentioned earlier, the executive instrument, who gives it? It is the Attorney General. So why can't the Attorney General and the OSP work together and get that executive instrument and let the special prosecutor do his work? Okay, what we are seeking for, but that is the argument. So this Attorney General going to court to go and defend a plaintiff.
I am ready to give the authorization.
Where did he say it's ready?
Oh, Samsa has said it several times.
Give it. So why can't he give it?
Let them have applied for it.
So you are saying that between the AG's office and the special prosecutor, they cannot work in unison to get the executive instrument done?
No, nobody says so.
Exactly. So we are making a lot of fuss for nothing.
Yeah. Do you think that we have to wait for the Supreme Court then? Perhaps that will also calm the storm.
There's no inconsistency. We've said the OSP law is saying that get authorization to prosecute. The Constitution says that the power is vested in the Attorney General to prosecute. So all we are saying is that authorization, how express it is. How express is it? The OSP law is promulgated, was pushed by the Attorney General. The regulation is laid in Parliament by the Attorney General. Yes. The nomination of the OSP is under the advice of the Attorney General. So everything is done in conjunction with the Attorney General. If the difficulty of people is about getting the authorization expressed in an executive instrument, it lies in the Attorney General. The Attorney General should make sure that this becomes a reality and vest the power in the OSP to do corruption-related cases.
So we are on the same page.
Authorization. So the whole issue of AG going to side and be fighting Constitution, the special prosecutor cannot initiate case and all of those.
The confusion here is that in the High Court case, Attorney General was not part of that case.
Was not a party to the case.
It was not a party.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
It is Attorney General is a party to the
Supreme
case
Court.
in the Supreme Court.
Case.
So people are thinking that Attorney General did not do its work when it came to the High Court. Now, the difference is that in the Supreme Court, what the plaintiff is saying, the Attorney General largely agrees that when I look at the OSP law,
but that shouldn't be the position of the AG. The AG should make sure that that so-called lacuna we are talking about is fixed. That is his job. It is the job of the AG, if he really wants to fight corruption, to work with them. Why are they not all institutions of state?
Exactly.
So why, if in time past, the Attorney General believed that I've given you whether it's a tacit approval to do prosecution, and you do it, and now the matter has come to a point where you want to see express authorization in the form of an executive. You don't come to Parliament with an executive instrument. No. It is just a matter of the AG working in relation with the special prosecutor. Show that commitment to fight corruption. That is what we said.
This is the kind of good news I should be getting on daily basis. Thanks to UnityLink, my life has become so much easier. I have on my phone in my palm right now the brand new UnityLink mobile app. It's free and easy to use. And I must say, it's fast, safe, and secure. UnityLink has the best exchange rates. Sending money to anybody is as easy as going through my phone book, selecting the person's name, bam, it's gone. It's really a great feeling when you know you can send money instantly to MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo. Easy. Now I can even transfer money from my mobile phone into my bank account and pick it up at the bank instantly. I can even send airtime to loved ones. The UnityLink mobile app makes it possible for you to send money to over 3,000 locations in Ghana. Now it's time for you to download the free UnityLink mobile app. On Android, go to Google Play Store. On iOS, go to Apple Store and get sending now. UnityLink mobile app. Money go, money come. Fast.
Are you weary of land disputes and never-ending legal battles? It's time to claim a legacy that truly belongs to you. Welcome to Rehoboth Havens, where we simplify the journey to home ownership for Ghanaians, whether you are at home or abroad. Located in the Tranke Hills of Ayimensa Damfa, our community offers stunning vistas of the Pediasin Ebri Mountains. Experience peace of mind in our secure, gated community, thoughtfully designed for your comfort amidst beautifully landscaped surroundings and premium recreational spaces. At Rehoboth Social Housing, we are here to turn your dreams into reality. with just 30% deposit. Move into one of our ready-to-occupy homes today. We will extend your remaining balance over 5 years, providing the flexibility and assurance your family deserves. Choose from our modern 2-bedroom homes, the luxurious 3-bedroom Sunbay, or our spacious 4-bedroom detached residences. Starting at just 675,000 Ghana cedis, your dream of home ownership is finally within reach. Don't wait any longer. Call us today at +233 55 375 1933 or +44 7917 376631. Rehoboth Social Housing. Your housing dream becomes reality.
Aya wotin kasa enche no abrana. Aya na feel stressed ana. Ana say aya won feel fine wo wudi mu. So je se anima insemisai mu biara. Ene abomodia na hwehwe Dr. Marilyn Allen a wabue Marilyn Allen Therapeutic Counseling Clinic no. Awo 10 Harley Street, West 1G. Ana se ne branch wo High Barnet, North London no. Dr. Marilyn Allen, young woman named the focus here. Our bringing friend say biofeedback specialist. Okuta PhD abodin kase ewo natural medicine. Osan chira de wo university akokodamu. Owo mfie pi suade ewo adwene mu apomden. Aye friend psychotherapy ene abrobomu ahotomu. Aye friend well-being counseling. Ni tire po nyina ne say obeboa wo. Amonya abrabopa ahodin wum. Aye ne yade ni twaka bia. Impanyimfo say obibenya wa ne free yare. Anunti Dr. Marilyn Allen nam quantum biofeedback. Mfidie so tumi hwehwe ni peduem hwese. Yade bi age atenase ewo honam due mu ana sa yade bi nam kwan so eba abesrawa. Oboa ma wi sa akwana na nyina free obrabom. Quantum biofeedback efidie enye bibi huhuhu bia. So ba edibi be chichiruti ho. Ne de abo afidie mu. Na fidie behwe honam due mu nyina bibi ekoso bia ewia aboa mietimi enya a 56-page report near email abro. We share report you mean na se bibi enkoyi a eja watimi ekohu OGP na ne di ho komo. Dr. Marilyn Allen oya adwuma efri adwada kosimemreda. Empo se kwasiada na abenya ho a obetimi no ahyehye bibi. Ntwema de enche so. For Dr. ne ya ewo 07503 318 241 07503 318 241. Na opesa send the doctor email so any email address no biofeedback@marilynallen.co.uk. Na the website is the www.marilynallen.co.uk. Kayo na si yare ano kwan entina ho ma yare nsi kwan da bida.
AJN and Co Limited. Wow! Quality accounting and tax services, and now officially recognized as one of the top 200 UK accountants in the 2016 Sunday Times list. Hooray! Come, let's do business and even save you more money. AJN and Co Limited. We are chartered certified accountants and business advisors. One of the finest in the country with quality professional services and excellent customer delivery. Our services include preparation of company and annual accounts, bookkeeping, self-assessment, payroll services, preparation of charity accounts, gift aid claims, tax planning, tax returns, business plans and advice, company registration, preparation of budgets, all kinds of mortgages and remortgaging. And now we are one-stop shop to arrange protection for general insurance, life cover, medical and health insurance, and income protection. We mean business. That is why we are now officially one of the top 200 accountants in the country. Papa Yamaya Budinya Echese Yaduma Soeni, Entibra, Nenya u tax returns, and Waduma Husikasem Yina Emau, Nayababua Amunya mortgage, Naya insurance in Shishaya Efatawo, Wajuma, and Wabusuenina. So big companies, small businesses, charities, sole traders, self-employed, shops and restaurants. Please call Let's Do Business on 0163 447 0495. That's 0163 447 0495 or 0788 307 7742. Our address is AJN and Co Limited, Equitable House, 10 Woolwich New Road, London, SE18 6AB. Visit www.ajnandco.co.uk. Now officially a Sunday Times Top 200 accounting company.
Introducing Ida's Shipping Services Limited, your premium partner in shipping solutions. Come to us for your excellent door-to-door air freight or sea freight to Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world at affordable rates.
From £3.65 per kilogram, you can get all your air freights to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. And on your sea freight, from £40, you can get all your boxes to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. From £75, you can get all your drums from UK to Caribbean, Kingston.
Our streamlined processes ensures that your cargo arrives safely and on time every time. At Ida's, we ship personal and commercial items, containers, cars, and parcels at affordable prices. We are also into airline ticketing and money transfers. We are located at 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate, London, E79PB.
You can also call us on 0203 9760 697 or 079 4736 1067. Email us at idas.shipping@yahoo.com.
Idas, the best in town.
Ghana Gospel Artist UK invite you to come celebrate in a powerful way our 10th anniversary. Lift your voice, a decade of impact. Come rejoice. 10 years of praise, 10 years of impact, 10 years of kingdom advancement, no turning back. Lives transformed through gospel sound, vibrant worship, and His glory all around. Coming all the way from Italy, she brings the praise. Evangelist Christy will set hearts ablaze. Trese, sorry nyame, ne yidin kronkron na ye. It doesn't end there. Supporting strong, a mighty flow. Reverend Kwame Amponsa, Reverend Osei Kofi, Yediemo. Infidunia Gospel Artist UK. Dio sorry ni ayeyi amanyame to me a daddy. Come shining in glory, dressed in white, which is a symbol of victory, purity, and light. Let heaven behold a radiant sight as we gather united, all in white. The date is Saturday, 2nd May 2026 at 4 p.m. sharp. The venue, Methodist Church, Leytonstone, E11 3DA. Bring your praise, your friends, your crew, because God has something special for you. Quickly RSVP, Chairman Prophet Michael Anoche and Marcy. Media partners, Rainbow Radio, Hot Digital, Narrowgate Radio. Sponsors, Conning Authentic Restaurant and African Supermarket, Julian's Restaurant, EF Removal Services Limited, Chop Bar in the Box,
GP1 Herbal Beverage.
Don't miss this landmark celebration. Come celebrate a decade of impact, a decade of praise, and a decade intact.
This was the ones for the cool rule and the pan mic you again. Long side, the watching come through my youth. Where you come, man, you're the chairman of
right here, Queen Network, Union of Son of Pain. How the Guitar Online UK. One more time, it's about 44 minutes past 9 o'clock this morning. The salt in the morning, listening to all the issues and more. And Opay, it's in Assembly Bebre from GH, all the affiliate sister radio stations in Ghana, and on the media website. And Opay, we will definitely delve into issues of other matters arising. And Opay, near 12 million. And I acknowledge proud sponsors, those who are sponsoring this program. We have to acknowledge their response. Now, to me, and Susomum, who said they are also helping and also building the community with much more dignity. Anope Ras Bonsra Minchechi Anope Minia Ras Bibia Wobia. And 45 minutes downside the hour of 9 o'clock Anope and check. Now it should be and so the mainstream Anope We'll talk about that one. Residents in South Africa, Ghanaian residents in South Africa, are facing a lot. South Africa for ni be a harassing Ghana for ni be a Special prosecutor and attorney general or the minister of justice and Sensemi is still crumbling. And we have also dictated to make sure the inflation are jumping to 3.3 in the UK. We can want some pay Manderson a year. Buying a Labour buying a man appointment by the Prime Minister Keir Starmer to the United States of America or call the ambassador no. And then by the inquiry has started being investigating the issues in regards to his appointment because the security which say there were some lapses on the security no and some and so on. And in the meantime, in between 46 minutes past 9 o'clock here, Anope and will be acknowledging our proud sponsors Anope.
Buffalo soldier, no black rasta. They just love me and I love them too, man. Hey, question I catch me. Ubo mua uniewu, wamo mua usiewu. More
to come this morning, Zot in the morning all the way. Now, you're to admit it. So, Unity Link Financial Services Limited happen to be a proud sponsor and pay. Banning mobile money to obey John networks in Ghana, cash pick up to 18 banks and Aura banks in Ghana. Airtime top up is Unity Link Financial Services Limited and pay. Happen to be our proud sponsor and pay. See rate no one download the app, but then download do not send money through your platform. And the person Kyle said the rehab of social housing for and all to welcome the havens. Your mortgage plan to have a beautiful home in Ghana through a year rehab of social housing. And pay and so in the meantime, imagine living in a secured gated community that features a recreational center, a beautiful landscape grounds, and also a peace of mind that every family deserves. And to many Ghanaians living in abroad, this is a dream that has come true to make sure you can acquire property in Ghana. Now, and know a true rehab of social housing, or more 2, 3, and 4 bedroom houses, a gated community. You live in a very serene environment where people who you think that they are targeted or they will target you cannot have a space to come and infiltrate your privacy. In the meantime, in between time, but what the answer only rehab of social housing for is almost converting every dollar into cedi so that you can purchase the building in cedis rather than dollars. Into +44 791 737 6631 +44 791 737 6631 and +233 244 7644 99. And your real social housing fund pay. AJN and Co Limited, a chartered accountant, business advisors, specialists in preparation, annual account bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber drivers. And we are AJN and Co Limited and pay Eboichidom from 01634470495 01634470495. It no the AJN and Co Limited and also say 07883077774 AJN and Co Limited, chartered accountant and business advisors. And pay swimming cow say Idas shipping for a bano say o de nyama call my Ghana Idas for diakotini in the titu nyama o de call my Ghana no biana personal effect o de call Ghana. And I also say biana o de car bi ene kwa bobody and free Idas for parcel now they kwa no ye shine almost 65 Upton Lane Forest Gate Echo 7 9 Premier Bravo Air Freight and Sea Freight almost drums boxes and tips etc. But to media box so nyaman kama almost so our containers and I say oh ship car ko Ghana like I say Idas shipping personal effect nobody and free +44 794 736 1067 +44 794 736 1067 near Idas. And a pay swimming cow say as the group the modern media wars are obidi bebo odahu ania alaji ni na pamfo a ban on loft conversion extension kitchen bathroom flooring and driveways ni na ye as a group for say bia wo garage bi na person converting it into self container o metumi enso abeyama o say no aban ama sa kwan no say obetumi de garage kran so ai bibi kakra tua wo mortgage into open sa na so person create lot conversion e wo fie ho a eno so as a group for betumi ebedi ho akotena mam from e wo +44794 306 0283 +44794 306 0283 eno ye as a group Father Visa Travel and Tours worldwide and pay enso ebochi dom Frenia Francis Frisbee Park a ban passport one sense person renew passport open passport for and also open airline ticket now we try and kakra wait me afre Yenia Francis Frisbee Park 0207 6193843 079 3965 6111 57 Stroudgate Road Frisbee Park London November 3 Echo Green na kenki enso dokuno shufie ewo Walthamstow na or quality real Ghanaian condo aye banchimorini de keka ho peanut butter konkonte and all the Ghanaian products ni nano na kinki won wholesale and retail friend 163 or 163 165 High Street Walthamstow near Nationwide Bank and answer 074-82422 505 074-82422 505 Dr. Marilyn Allen and so doctor ni abesho apomuden amao na owo Halley Street any High Barnet or ho na wo enti obetumi afa doctor or machines a obetumi ada kwadro ahwe apomuden ehu nyame bi esiesie hunemu ni ade no ahwe se esoko hu GP a na wa ma report acheche nyama how enti Dr. Marilyn Allen the number no 075 033 18241 075 033 18241 into Dr. Marilyn Allen. Ubetumi so akọ the website www.co.uk www.marilyn.co.uk marilynallen.co.uk nti bobodi afẹ no hwẹ wapomuden Rhapsody apartment so wokọ Ghana na wedru Ghana na bia na wokukumase ana say even crampo na opese o lodge kakra and every be lodgement and the Rhapsody apartment e ho na betumi ni o medi nkomo e wo +233 5538 30229 +233 5538 30229 and that's a +44744 5311 265 +44744 5311 265 na no your UK number to Rhapsody ka say ubetumi akwa joma apartment ni bi at mu be 1 week na 2 week long stay na short stay ubetumi ni omedi nkomo titru na wa from na udu Ghana pick up na just ya be faw edu contribute me book now na udro my Ghana wetumi akolojo Rhapsody apartment no say electricity no wankasa na obetonti electricity no get will be cable metal wire where they carry am so a clean furnished double room be a wall and available in a 2-bedroom flat or Camden area and that's a Camden town £720 per month inclusive all bills with free month Wi-Fi provided into Wi-Fi for 078241 86222 078241 86222 into yan shannon so being so standard room to let furnished bills inclusive bus route 136 from E&C standard room to let furnished bills inclusive bus route 136 from E&C 181 from Lewisham, Catford and Dunham £700 into Bombodi answer with me a fret number no 07983 804482 and also 07956987181 into Shanusu and no Catford. Now Menka also say Step Ahead Foods and so taste culture, feel quality, soft golden tropical bread, baked fresh, rich and irresistible smooth, authentic banku, perfectly prepared for the true home style experience. In Tebano say separate food uko Ghana shops ni bebrea. Omo ashen sudieni nuane a omo ye free Ghana titru e dia ba krom ha. Na omo traditionally wrapped, deeply satisfying, rich in heritage. Crunch plantain chips, boldly crispy and impossible to put down. Enti upene dodoa ubetumi afre 074 97 656 309 074 97 656 and our email admin at stepaheadfoods.uk. Stepaheadfoods to go Ghana shops now be young munu ani bebre ho. E&J handyman about carpentry works, door fixing and hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. And know your E&J handyman and pay and so ebo dom on 07432402117 07432402117 and know your E&J handyman and pay and so ebo dom and check na ibidim command pay yentie na yemfa semi koso was South Africa titu Ghana for ho na asefem say a video has emerged online of a group of South African confronting a Ghanaian resident in their country, South Africa, who they indicated had overstayed his welcome. In the video, one of the South Africans, a woman, is captured saying they are no longer going to tolerate foreigners from other African countries staying in their country. She said that Africans must learn to stay in their countries and fix their issues rather than traveling to other countries to seek a greener pasture. Now, we are fixing this continent. Then this thing of you guys moving from one country to another country is no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we are making it very clear to you guys that we don't want you here. We want to fix our country. You came here with a traveling document. We also came with a passport, and then you know that you are a visitor, but you have decided to come and integrate into our communities. You know very well that you have done wrong. We can come to Ghana and do what you do now. And I said, can we come to Ghana and do what you do now? Then the group asked the Ghanaian man to show them his passport, which led to him pulling out a document. After he showed them the document, which was a certified copy of his passport, they accused him of buying it and the document from a corrupt South African official, who is the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you. Let me tell you, you know, by law, as an immigrant, you are not allowed to certify your passport. Why do you certify your passport in a foreign land? Let's start here there. Now, they went ahead to say, we don't want to see. Let's listen to the video quickly.
We are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing. Eh? Now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight what they
Where's
did.
your papers? Passport. Passport. Where's the passport? Take it out.
Let me see your passport. Let me see. Luna. Okay, tell me, who's the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you? Baba, let me tell you, I'm not foolish. These things, let me tell you, ne? You know by law you're not supposed to certify as an immigrant. You're not allowed to certify your passport.
No.
Okay, why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
Okay.
Let's just start there. Why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
You see, it was raining.
You guys that go Facebook.
It was raining these days. And when you go out with the passport, sometimes it gets spoiled. That's why I satisfy it so that it won't spoil.
Baba, Ghana don't do that.
Okay.
Ghana don't do that.
All right, sharp.
Ghana
Let me
is
show
the
you.
only African country that is.
Let me show you that when you are abusing our
thing.
systems, ne? On the 10th of April, okay, the 10th of April, you entered your country when? The very same day you came back when? Yeah, it's a proof. Yeah, proof. Yeah, the proof.
That crocodile can't go.
You went to Ghana on the 10th, and then you came back.
No,
because here it says you exited Ghana to South Africa. When? Here it says you entered, here you exited. And it's the same date. It's the 10th of April, 10th of April.
This stamp you got there in Elop Street on the street. This is where you got the stamp.
Oh, they've got a connection here.
No.
I am telling you, that's where they buy it from.
All right, that was the content. Sorry.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
South Africa residents have 10 immigration officers asking him he cannot certify his passport during his tour or living in South Africa. That cannot be done in Ghana. He should not travel beyond that remit to come to South Africa whilst they are fixing their continent. And it is almost lies on every African country to fix our countries than to traveling to other countries to seek for a greener pasture. So the UK inflation rate echoed 3.3% in the year March, this year to March, after the US-Israeli war, with Iran caused the largest jump in petrol and diesel prices in over 3 years. The rise from 3% in the year to February was largely due to increased fuel prices, while airfare and foods also contributed to the Office for the National Statistics. Into the figures also provide that the first of its kind, the official look at the impact of the Middle East conflict on the cost of living in the UK. Now, inflation is now expected to be higher this year due to the war, and higher energy costs could also slow down the economy as people and businesses have less money to spend. Inflation could also peak around 3.5 into and so inflation this morning is on the table as we're moving on quickly. And we move on quickly to say inflation 3.3%, obviously due to the influx and the conflict in Tokyo, US, Iran, and Israel. It's US, Israel to Iran, and that's against Iran. And that is the issue on board and pay. More to come this morning. It's Hot in the Morning once again. Na yenko yinim titu yenti enyumba from Winyaba Gifty Godson. Na we are at twice made in the pay. Hot Digital Online UK. NOT. There's more to come. You made him come on and chess. So hold on tight, and then we move on quickly to bring you the phoning segment. Now at twice made in pay. And more to come this morning. And I'm sharing live at war TikTok. I say keep going through. Liz Van Dyke, Lisa, greetings to you, my dear sister. KK and so has joined us this morning.
Jesus is coming very soon. My
Ajoko Osikri is watching us live. And all of you are paying.
Coming very soon. Coming very soon. Jesus is coming again. Jesus is coming.
In the meantime, inflation in the UK is 3.3. I say the whole energy prices have soared since Iran war began on 28th of February, with the production and the transportation of energy across the Middle East slowing or stopping entirely due to missile strikes and also drone attacks. And Eddie is watching us live. Nana is watching us live. Kojo Yaboa watching us live on TikTok and Opay. Greetings to all of you. Gifty Godson or say Jesus is coming. Now the issue with the special prosecutor and the attorney general is still another bone of contention. And he also is lingering. Tiabe kola ni suye din komano pe na ya boni teu Hot Digital Online UK. 6 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock and pay. From now to 11 na ya my musu pay. I'm going to have conversation with my cherished listeners and viewers and pay. Joe also will share life and pay. Church and pay. Now there was and the base for so a yomo a launch omo party no. Nano mo kase binum kase Kennedy or Japan should come and lead them. Now they were very emphatic on that statement said on pill. But we understand Kennedy Japan says he's not going to leave the NPP to join any new party. But they also set up the party to invite Kennedy Japan because they think he's somebody who has he's a strong man to lead the party. So they believe that were the cardinal principles to lead the party. They decided to set up the party, but in the normal circumstances, there were other issues in regards to the party fraternity. Logo. And there was a court injunction. That's what purported to have also inflicted the launch of the base party. Also, said they want Kennedy Japan. But Kennedy Japan had distanced himself. They're not going to be ungrateful to the NPP because we heard Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has confronted him. They've sat and talked peacefully about how to work tirelessly and build the party and achieve power in 2029 rather than go and leave the party and join another party. Kennedy Japan has made it emphatically. At the moment, he's not in the country, he's in China. Not just a party now, joining until he'll distance himself from that party. There are more issues on board and pay. Now, my name is you.
Mr. Balancer, Michia Ghana Fogina, and also in a case Lee, Michia Munamami face upon Michia. But South Africa for treatments are more a bro Ghana for a Ghana and any other Nigerians. And in some more Kenyano, me can say I agree and disagree. But baby, I mean, during the apartheid, Jamaica for cross and army about South Africa to help you to defend and free yourself. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah also said Ghana army to help you to defend yourself. Or do more back Ghana, no about abe training. Nende say when you want to take na say Federal Africa Bana say Bonoa unacceptable because Modemaya Echo South Africa Echo program be your area be or before to me up to date. Abrofon kwa no motena black man in ya loud. Mwasa so. Me madam for absent South Africa. Or catch them say South Africa for ma home member no. Omo pe Ghanaians and foreigners because omo member no mo pe djuma. gangs and Jackson Quantino, who are all na call pen and man to do a giano or Mubufu. And you know, is Omato Mrakwa, only allows all those Sabecano, as a report to authorities, but only allows all those Sabecano, or the minimum yajane.
Questions. They were not, they didn't touch him. They were just asking him questions. That's all.
There be Omobono. One video be Omodia bar, a bonoa, we bon away, a bon away, bon away, a bono. Me or video no, Messania bro. Omo Ghana ni no way, bon away, a bon away, bon away, a bono. I'll send a video to you. Baby at the back of Senegal when training in our video. And I baby, many almost way are trying to say they are tired of every African going round all over the world. I hold the minimum way are doing as I say, you know, you fix it, your mind. I want the almost kind of minimum way are doing 100%.
Okay.
Because the African Union, no bet me, just every part of Africa it develop because on one side they develop, on one side they develop. Obi abeko nearby say you to know before say, oh, Munjuma. Until this message, is going to every African leaders. Ninyamebe na waye no. Bibiara yakopon so the man nipa da se ne bi odibiama in Africa.
Okay.
Se mo betna power na mudi sika na ye nema any kwan say mo dey. It's about time as I say be take this as a lesson no develop on the mind. Na me we no the base no va ebe any.
Oh, there.
The base party afia almost ebe ba be any.
Oh, ncho momoti no the ambition say Ken Imbedio mene ba Ken so on ye ntino ebia some leader for
na party a Martina you say ebia kofa edin na kosa the base movement ebi so kofa the base one a afi adane ntokwa tie su omumu aka so omunko omo say sikedie bi kura abemu ne ade a eno ye bi ajako a omo eka ho asa na de a ye se ase kura ye mfenko ba bi na afi ntokwa tie su mi Ken so nya mo mefa na medi mo ne me.
That's Papa. Marcus, you.
Yo, I got my play.
Yeah, you super.
Now, where?
Now, me actually.
Or do the phone say, yes, I mean, I'm the dog in the mobile from the aqua samba view. I mean, I found out of you, I'm a chairman. Maybe I come back, I move off a clan table and why. I'm out of feet. I know people for God, I don't know about the Buffer BB Brem. Mini about Yamachow, and Simata, belated happy birthday. Mommy 84, yeah, English, I mean, I would know more what they now am creating. Valentine.
Yeah.
The two subjects I think we need to go back as I don't say program nearby. I know I'm holding in the Yaba, a special prosecutor in South Africa. Now, Valentine, this South African thing has been going for years. Now, I will have someone when he talked to me. I send back, yeah, back as fire home, you know, fire home. I do only Nigeria for many years. Many years. Ghana for so, Nigeria for, and Nigeria for, two more family. Well, you know, Sasambano and Kenya, 2 meters about the two. Balance that. Now, who said a woman is a Ghana Libya. I can deal in South Africa. You were cocoa, you were diamond, you were timber. Your oil, BBN who we are here, a dominating marketing and coupon having jay. Now, bad management, and the actual body would be paternity. Udrugana, politicians, I say again, politicians, MPP, and this woman now, politicians, median or on you. And I said, yeah, from the FDU, I'm so near Dinsan for that, as almost Dinsan for trade. Balance that, and I'm sure video are correct. What's your son, your band, like Graham, intimidating? They don't have to punch him or throw anything at him, but humiliation, the whole world will be SSRD. I reckon. Now, as someone more kind, say that your friend is saying your friend is saying racial sentiment on the one side. Not here, West in all can, or Barbie can, or see a fake country. Then I always tell you, say, yeah, no, I even your Francis because you talker, you're not angry enough. Say, yeah, angry enough. I hear my politicians, who are from nothing, who was not baby. I fighting against each other for these people. It's just you're near thing, and you're pretty official country. I can send it to Ghana. I saw country official man for the song, Penty wedding. That is you can't say that man for the song.
Marcus, me them catch you compliment what you are saying.
Man for the song, Bompeno. Oh, yeah, we are sitting there.
Marcus, who are the man, I'm missing pa. Oh, then with my
Valentine. Yeah, we will come her. I'm your friend said that we call
I don't see Chrome how now. I can't Ghana.
That be me, my wife. That be me, Pacho, me, my wife. For them, my
say, if I want to fix, I believe there are certain things we have lacked behind. Now I have taken the mantle to fix it, and people, the dissidents or the residents, and as the people living in the country don't want it. What can you, Marcus, do to avert what is happening? That's my question. It's a hypothetical question to you. That's all.
Okay, no problem. So what is some question?
I have not said me part the part. That is a contrast statement. I have not said that. It is the evidence practice and I may say Nipan wo ya the man no so umpa different from I umpa the papa. I have not said umpa the papa. Me say wo ya the man. Ebi a that time we on here sad way. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We are saying me who in the history of life be we be a department opposition be Sabi ya yere no me declare to we who the plan back of them as of the talk ya dia. Obi be ka say no nya dire but so CP na ultra yi that will call no he said that thing will be beneficial to people because you see I know be no vision. I know be a man and who are there they see 20 years and 30 years and to the investors no they make a lot of money because one more they can see ahead than ordinary person. This is I know the sanity. Okay, I know that special prosecutor Abai. Since here they are quite with the see so see there be our team who are coming just so annoying not only this guy but he was ambushed. They are doing to the season you're thinking I don't know because I don't know what's wrong with the black man. You're thinking this guy is a young man. I'm sure this season now he was 41 or something, right? No, a young man. What's the law or experiencing law into your thinking and could be different. So they know what we maybe a conqueror. Now maybe I haven't said you're seeing it, so I'm making tougher decisions. Ordinary person can't take. If you haven't seen the president, you have executive power to get rid of these people. Why not? Because one your benefit to the state. Then be a boy will be also of Amokas or Perhain or Perhain, if you can be a development. Want to be introduced to one person, the Baku could to me. If you watch the sense, you be the card, you probably sorry, I or you have necessary teachers, we can't pay them.
Okay.
Go down as a people, maybe I'm not sure.
Man, at the time,
Boko, ain't you want to pay?
You may cheer differently. Let me share every piece of protection now. Man, South Africa, my first we were South Africa issue. Man, when I am not some time, you catch a apartment, bro. Man, the South Africa for that. No, you're more yet. And ma, you before home cook order. Yeah. But man, that's something I want to flag. But as for South Africans in Ghana, you show more secondary school. Almost papa. You show more secondary school. The woman university. You more Juba. What is that coming, Kuma? Your friend said, this building there, your friend working. Yeah, the South Africa. Not open there, here on my own eye. And for Johnson, you are building hotel. Take that for South Africa. Omujane from apart. Let South Africa for the KSF. Have friends who are South African. Who are bound to show more Ghana. Ghana, man, one question. Europe. But be under Europe, I hear you. One of you South Africa, and I will go anyway, take Kenya. Europe, obviously, man, me back call a holiday, our Romania. I think one that the ADD atem of some ADD atem no, or see the shit hole no. I think they be home. Or think they be home. Africa for the BC, but meaning by a
I don't want to say Africa for Pepe.
What I?
Only want to say Africa for Pepe.
So, only idea time, but
only one idea is Africa for Pepe.
Oh, whoa. Yeah. Mammy, sometimes that the last one.
Quickly.
Your friend said, a partner and at the time of Clinton. Which your friends inform you put you more pressure. Our Clinton, so African leaders, because of our partner. Put you more pressure. Africa, wouldn't I remember our President White, foreign minister. I say, a America forecast almost supporting almost fight no moon say apartheid is ended. At that time it was Clinton and the same African leaders because now Clinton was so committed close to the African leaders. Mr. Man, Nigeria, we won Nigeria and now your friend say Shegu Shagari, the cow this supporting apartheid. And Nigeria 4% are there. Oh man, before South Africa, media said Cameroon wipe who will be before now. Kabemi there because what the Africa, especially West Africa, I am South Africa for.
But do man make a statement? We say, how much you the answer so, and my intimate tree answer there. Now they be only to Kwanya there. I think it was a valid point.
But sometimes, who should Ghana, the nature Ghanaians and yes, Ghana, the whole Africa, especially. I've come so many in West Africa.
Okay.
Countries, but quite could the Ghana, what year
okay, I think on the cast on door about say, you fix your mind. That's all. Black. Black. And you crew to all right. So
of course, I agree with you.
Yeah,
but sometimes you be more.
Oh yeah, that's it. I want to interview.
Yo, Michio, Marcus, Michio pa, Madasi. You're going to come home. Nsema within meti enti
na nzemafubi a wose agenda 111 no aban be ma hatia nzemafubi me hu nzemafubi wo video or demonstration da agenda 111 aban be ma
enti there be sometimes member how digital tam na mo area
or social media
mejere yo for no say when you are bo hodo
okay jauna as one year agenda 111 no demonstration.
Just encourage them.
You encourage them
to know that their King Kakwaka is in their midst.
But King Kakwaka has died long time. No matter why do you still acknowledge King Kakwaka? He has died long time ago.
No.
Oh, he's still
I will first in Chen. I'm sure I better say.
Fatun Chen Yanko.
Yanko. Ma South Africa fully, baby, the American, Bessiana Casano can also this is the Tama, Ibiara, Oyado, who stay in the country to build it.
Okay.
Mabu anti Bessiana
Okadam.
No, said I had the independence the dada. Nastiera, you have to quant. No, there, why you unfetter and a Ghana, or you took us in Ghana. Yes, South African to make Tama, Nigeria, Ghana for Nigeria. That time, the major man is so easy. Intimate travel, almost every man to be a Mabaland and bay twice. Now, our brew Ghana war Nigeria airport. Also, Okita, some pepper be no jato. A brawa bruna. And can they Ghana the African? Why have we come to make this pay dirty? This is the time a Ghana or the years stay. Now, Sanchez, I am a quick fear Ghana because 1 year, 2 months.
That's right.
Is it just 2 weeks per wakra? Ninam once me. Then, I'll buy Jim Macrampa Jama one, that 1 year, no 1 year, sika one ko school na no ho ka ho.
Oh yeah.
One yeah.
No, na me catch. Oh no, me catch. Mama, don't na me catch Makusi there. Ne nipa na ya no ma hon kra was one pay.
When yeah.
And you have Makusi all the first time now Makusi one more chance there the madi na nipa na so one pa. Oh no, last okay.
Okay, na nkrafo no there. Onye so close. Na me so events me Nancy menya. Nizi no da no do no ma mbutwe nipa anya. Nsema pitting all over the world. Anyway, I can't buy Jima. School grandpa at want to well, MPP at the room. What the miss school now, why we area piano yet. The missions were train the boys. I can't didn't go to school for one young for whom. Is that time a beer better in the country? What face? I will be some then, mammy, where you in UK and won't come home. I said, well, family for now, when you know, Wapiton, Britain and America. And the museum bed, they knew are coming and my mother assisting. Wapiton, somewhere high is like a second room, and I'm helping them. And so this is the time. Nara, especially the youth. One Jenna, why and the Webber Chila. In a aya papa. Them who say bipa, oh, family back a Fako. Azara made the bay in Pacona. And the papa that yes, we are not happy. And this is the time or that you advise the youth to stay. And you some more the call corner. May they be a better young fear them or him. Or the advice one. Yes. Doing the right to age independence not happening to other ones. The young Fajan, young teaching here, Ghana, politics. That is politics.
Mama, answer there no. That's your mind you.
Hey, wow.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
I Nana, ordinary birthday, Nana.
Mama, okay.
Happy belated birthday. Also, 84.
Yeah.
And I'm in your sister, my wish. For them, my memory and I buy what to me, my memory.
Oh, okay.
My matter, minimum power when I name me. What we all can to join.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm to going to the birthday, my boy.
Going to the Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe, you
because
this year, near me. But shall be my happy belated birthday, my friend. Now, Mark could done for Dr. Obaya, our commander, our leader. Now, Mammy Dickness, Sister Dora, Manchester. Mr. Joe Cramper, Northampton. Now, me call South London. Mr. and Mrs. Joe Attack, Council of Elders. I might share the women's wing. Now, me call Swabo Mumpaye. 2nd May, 229 Ramford Road. Yes, Siana, Siabo, and who about so say, and my politics, I am easy. A bad time, be easy, because the politics, and my young man, and Kakawa be kind, and my man, and Kakawa be kind, and you know, Obama, that's what you could do, said the Debiano, will be first what's not by any deal, sure, went to me. And into me, a baby, and what I should say, I had the pa. Now, me, Chairman, I'm a Peckham, I was down, and my car say, what very also hear my. Now, your mamma, and I'm worried, I had to create that. Within a number of way, within a cheer way, and the sorry, who see my. Well, Anthony, who said you have been again. What is I will soon? I didn't, I know, Branda.
Was it then I wine? Kisiajabe.
Kisiajabe, then I
know. John the powers, Nena. Court to say, Obidia court now, a court to say, we need that to me, no, but me, I prosecute you, Obi. But
I know what to me, it's me catch a gun of women, I say. Government official one, I investigation. I'm a dog mama, and then in yeah, well, yeah, we will feel a mamma or to Kenty, we will feel the first name. Your point is finger at you, no. I think you said that I've been a press conference and Jolly do mama, I shall not add it. I don't know.
Just say, oh, I am going to be an or no Nyan go between for say, Bibisa and Anka, and so no could. Sanokai.
It's none of one thing. Mrs. John Dramani, Mamma, it's a tree, your first thing. Investigation of the plane of Otoyan. You get the Abua what you have to one another tear or dam. It's John Mamma, and then you quite say, well, no, what could I and who fee? Yes, you said that been a boy, no mere senator, a man, a buyer, you would be. Now, just a John Mamma, and one day Valentine. I said, will be a royale. Oh. A great number. Nah, what? And we are now working with the phone of the mamma. I am the phone of phone. Yalena, as a song, Ghana for Sana Yomo, woman who walk papa, and the name song for Twaba Bonnie. Oh, Margaret, I know more papa than the father than the Baba of Yadema woman in Tino. One more year say, and then my wire ding, and then a wire ding, and a crop wire ding, into a for 2 body, a you regon. A kufuado, and you must talk by ye. Then a gentleman yaba, when you said dollar from national reflecting and go for bottom. Dollar a call from national Yamabua air costo. Dollar call from national ticketing for bottom. Are you on me, and I saw and I'm a phone of phone. A green mila. Now what you go so a grand of family at yet, no fit on water. Yeah, can't know what I John Dramani Mama or go through the mail. Will be a very family man. What be the president, vice president, minister? No one could tell you, but the idea of like your mama that's what they buy. Once you done up for, you can't level. You're Jessica and Jessica to worker and Genesis worker. But in Jessica for private jet, Emily. And by him, Mama, to me, Jessica for Todak and Silver Thailand and the tourist attraction. And so, Coco is war. I did a certain Coco board in the surveillance and aid. Coco said the coffin. The cost, so we are falling there. They don't want to come out. And that's with me. Every year, Nako call the Jamaso. Not the income of draw minor. The mama, men won't one or what your mind accessibility said. Or what you back say, a Jamaso walk off from it. You have to go one. You will go for I admire your phone. You're not in a hole. They will be better to say.
What got to be brave? Mobizum Cassim, that's a papa.
I like Bamudu Baumia, Woma.
Yati, Yadasi, hello. Hello.
My battery drew me so.
I want to say.
Nanani looting.
Didn't you?
You did the kind of chair which you have put in Obaya Nipa Party, Yamami or Kasai family, Big Joe, a chair, a bushing for Mammy Dickness, and a Obidia. Apart from NDC,
don't jump.
Are they? Almost kind of almost a trough.
And your moon on kind of crent to Casa.
There be a brat, you, Nanu Muna, Buamamui. Into
no Casa will reduce Zombam to some chat, so beyond.
Because maybe will be a Chesa Papaya or meaning having for our
and by force into bad with
don't there's a watch your woman. Now, I said, the warrior no, Nanija home. Say, if we are say, we are to be a mamu. Ah, not my win, I'm in a manaka dumpe. Na dompe no kra mosa kra sa reverend ho na obi atimi de nama betwetwea ho ama atimi asa nyankwa biem a onyame ben no otisi onyame nko na timi ma enom mpa ho akokwa esa atimi ye den eba enkwa mu biem na ya tena ho no mo ama ndc atimi aba beda dayen abeji amamu na hwe baby a wode ye for na bra na menko na me see the base no menka wo mo ho asem but enede ma menka wo mo ho asem kakra ke adwene a ekura nkrofo ni nyina ne se wo ma ba se ba umia die wo mo mani meji president ba Adi anyame waka no.
Omo de da kasa omo ma obi di president.
MPP fo a woman kasa because good one na ye MPP fo a yɛne wɔn mu nyinaa na nam mu yɛne wɔn mu nyinaa
And
na
a serious
amammuo no
accusation. We need substantive evidence behind the infant to change. Why?
enti no
On what your
saa
party? On what your
enipa ne
party?
se the media the mimi pese meka ne sɛ onyame ɔnyɛ lefty ɛna onyame ɔnyɛ right hand side onyame ɔyɛ onyame but the nyame aka sɛ Dr. Bawumia na koma pa ne na dwen papa nti ɛne deɛ onyame aka afa ne mu nti na ɛbɛbɛ mu no enipa biara ntumi nyɛ dɛn ɛnsi kwan
Okay.
na mmom deɛ ghanafoɔ yɛamanne a yɛkɔɔ mu a yɛkɔkɔ yɛɛ yɛ ho aborɔ 2009 ɛma ɛdi yɛ so bɛfim 2016 no ɛno biem ne yɛasa ayɛ no na mdeɛ mnim sɛ nyame obɛhu yɛ mmɔbɔ na ɔde yɛbɛkɔ bɔhyɛ asase no so ama nkwalaa a ɛbrɛ teachers ɛbrɛ doctors ɛbrɛ wɔn afiri mu afi meda ase.
All right, Nana no. Hello.
Yes, sir. Valentine, do the do.
Rico, you ain't want to pay.
Serving the community with dignity.
No, today.
No, now say.
Maybe I boko. You ain't want to pay.
Nyame the Mokoi or the Maba.
No, you want
to. What Ghana number for, but difficult for Ghana. The connection.
That's right. That's right.
Nana the Mobo Abado.
How about Sema?
Mobo Abado. You may. I'm a master cried my son in Tepcana at 9 o'clock. As a master 6:30, we wait for the Odim. Now connecting and Yamako or Kodo. My brother Kakrab Award, South Africa. Oh,
Rico, me too.
My brother was South Africa, and the South Africa 7. Me and my friend is on, but. South Africa for warriors. I don't know. The young Africans, they're young, sebi. Bye. Almost 30 years, me. Because if only be in the Matamda. Obi, cookies when you be the Matamda.
I don't know any question, Bonnie, soon share on your way.
The South Africans, Yandoya, Yamako Nigeria, or Pomeranian, Moko Liberia, Chancellor, I don't know by.
No, on a call.
Jamaican, me a traveler.
And Rico Swabrew. If you Ghana and Echo Nigeria.
If you Ghana, a flower, for Benin, we call a Dahomey.
On a retro book or retro book.
Oh no, Mama Jauna, from a privately, that was some to be a phenomenal kind.
No, boy, Ragasa, Rico Sudan.
That's it.
All right, and the Rico, honestly, which my pa, Wabre, also Oko Flower, if you on Oko, Benny, on Oko Nigeria, of Nigeria, no, and or sent to Quanco Liberia, into the Liberian Tocano, Rico, as also with Nasibi. All right, into your queen network made in the son of pay 38 minutes past. 10 o'clock until also bet to me after ne din komo no pay and 70 bebre na no e wo pono so bet me after na ye din komo na yakọ enim ti yenko na yenko fa oba yenti o.
Yeah, good morning, Eva.
Morning, that is saying.
Oba de na daroma na monso e.
Bibi aboko.
Yeah. Ya da tiefo nyina se, afrefo nyina titru yenua ma. Ewo Ghana wo mutie yen kwame ofesi ke yetoko ma oshedin yenuanum so a ene ye maame a wo madu wo birthday busumi nyina so erade mo wo mo ho ban no mfemfie bebre nka wo mo mfie ho da chen ma ema na ebam dafo yedawase ni dwumedi a mahyehyɛ ede boa ema ene politics ayeye yemema ili Oyinkesi Fred Obrimpon na Nemisa na Nelutin Kwame Pekam na Kwame Kujo Obia want you dear facha menye bo apaye Kofi Francis ni mo amakanya na minya be mama kus chia opa emenye na makama bum echia munye na abam Eva eya ne mo ye o video ya mi hu ye na the nana Na na mi say kan.
South Africa there.
Omo bro guy no.
Okay.
Omo bro chire kwa ba ko de wo ya na na e bro no. Afi na mi ntimi nhwe na mi yi free ho. Na se de dodo na e kan no. Na nka Ghana de nka aden. Se nye bro ni krom na wo ba. Ekura ye ho, oman ye ho ye mu ye ho no. Wo mu ho na moko. Wo pa kwantu papa bi atua. O se South Africa, Nigeria, Togo, Benin, said the enya be ma Greeko be ka ayi. Ayi o de say sansan kroma no ne namu. O free ha no asi ha, o free ha no asi ha, o free ha no asi ha.
Also ko Afra ofi o no ko Benin no ko Nigeria, e no ko Liberia.
Ye musa say ye den na won monyamfo Greeko. Ma me mata so be ka bi say.
Ni dini e Rico.
Rico. Oh, okay. Ye nya be ma Rico. Ye musa ne say ye den enanka wutie ni kasa wo nimdie e wo nyansa wo de bantimi aye bibi pa wo Ghana but wo dwane free Ghana. Mame mata so be ka bi eye den. Papa jeje kuro ya nanka wutu kwanya Ghana ni die na English any America wo be sua de no wako titru English abotire ya wo be sua de na wako eye den nanka ama Ghana e beto Ghana fo Papa JJ tia munye bold na monka dia wo pro wa mine ko 19 years betiti ni pa board dan wo bubo wo mutuo de ma bobo toto trogo so bo wo ma na mu ma ena ma Ghana de hie na nko mu besua de a no obo de akobo ama akoba na na kakuru mu ha afi a teacher for anu makodu Nigeria because put de kra hands up na ya nananum so ebi emani bi akogu Abidjan Ghana ni so oti Abidjan eye adwuma pa dan blabone duduo na buwu ya na nka Ghana fo mpesa akonto basa ni animu yo Papa jeje say bam bro ya ma Ghana nyankopon to me Ghana ma yenya jeje chei adana ya na madoje na ye benya na napon ya wachi ni nya sefuna ede kwa asole damu efri Ghana na na frimpo radio so no ajeso afa
ba wancha unim ni pa
o information minister on na DS edun kati achi eto o information minister pa oba busam
last no say onimu pa nnu aba no ba no no
so apramasem pa no onim sa me waka me ameka ni bi because na frimpo program so no one family one chair, and I'm swimming for no one chair.
Okay.
Into ye me one hour. Say ya can't, and now the cartoon, TV3 now the cartoon, yeah, no more can't special prosecutor.
Yeah.
Who's a third person now or Casa, you know?
Adauda.
Said you were teaching sim, yeah. Or can say, special prosecutor can say, a Kufuado, Colossian. On the Nadan was one of the yearly dose, the one white or can you
Solomo.
Oh, thank you. But when I am American, the same Martian do not say special prosecutor or they say government official one, your mama. So what Dogana sent go there no be come. And no crown with the cankai. Ebi na ya na me ni nya be mama akusu kan se wo kan ha na wa kan ha na ya hu se wo ye tani makusu sa be kan asem bi se no ti na da bia na papa ye yi o ka se we are not angry enough so sami pakro na wa ka se we are not angry enough no and this ba power 16 months where you so sa wa di ni bi da mi bi sa where you so bi da it took a fam where you reference be catch there ya bro me catch so you hypocrite because that person the party ba it was the chrono to akufo ado so John Mahama kan ye no wo no so kofa betina radio so kan say John Mahama akufo ado na busuafo obiaye e japa ye no kre wo de yensa say me ma wan but no John Mahama ba ye no or the black voter or the sankofa or the azuma or the damai what the amani ya when you rare we are not angry enough no what the akabibiem we are not angry enough what the akabibiem Galam say, what's me aka bibium? And so no near this so no na ye 14%. And na I do 96.2%.
Okay.
What's me aba ho
That's it.
And na va me di si na me nya be ma da che ma ka asem bi. Ye nya sika ntua teachers, nurses, epiafo koko. Abrofo reject say. Ghana ko abrofo reject we ni ahiasem. Me say this for ni nyina animo na wo obeba bonte abeka no. Ah, de to asam is ne bi beto. To mo nyina anim. Na he Echimen Canada me this year ni say. What ba abeye vice president. The wunya ne say wakoto play ama wunya. Wusu nya akoto play $25 million. Atamesi seti committee budia locate what they say.
Baba say play any di anka. Uba anka umbehu. Ani ni ancho a businessman.
And I make us say well no ba ye be vice president no say ni nya akoto play $25 million. And na ye de new office ho bi oni atamet net oni atamels net ho. And na brigadier lote. And na George Ambu Georgia what they say Amwa. And na John Abro. And na odi wo mo etu anu from investigation.
Okasa na say that time no your vice no. Now authority than the president. I know person chere. Because president
Onye me na America. Atamels na se no yale. Na se ne Akufo Addo ba ye no osoma Dr. Bawumia amane ya de no nche se Dr. Bawumia wo authority sene. But Dr. Bawumia ye bibi na se Akufo Addo ntia ase a obetimi aseti committee so omu twetwem. What's wrong with that?
And me wo ba me che say inyo sika no wo he na onokoto sa play no.
And I was here busa Atamels say ya then was seti committee e dey brigadier Alote what did Ojamuwa John Abro etu ano.
That's Atamisu ni
it is a big wa adenti na John Mama be vice president be president no one ma committee na anye na dwuma nwie am fast am to ja na mo wo rubbish no na wo ma brigadier Lotte no high commission to Canada
yati
na wo ma one to say about mama fancy
tell us we work about the CNC because mobile power. If there is any transparency.
Nani pakro ya se wadane ne wudi abro ni aba. No abeka akire mo mi nya akoto pray $70 million. $124 million. $100 million. Ata bravo ta wanya. Ya the bravo ta mani wie ya ni na betena so a. Wa se nya sika akoto pray $124 million. Na yesu so we so.
Wa endase ye. It has papa kwampe ka enti o.
I do medicine a Kenya. Venture education for you now. We'll see about
some. Ma obufu na cancer why?
Oh,
because we are not and you get angry and then you escalate. So I don't want you to escalate. What they cancer no because right now no, your party is not in power, and once you understand the principles of natural justice, the onus lies on you to welcome that idea and then do your propagation and then get that frontier say you want to come back to power. But rather, you always get angry and then escalate. I think it's not healthy for you. Please. All right. Be phone no my kakra.
Maybe a speaker. Okay. Now, be send ya make can make sure the phone show communicators. You know that him be one of us. But na say na future no correct. But ya ma part cry high. Ayo my go to see be kasa. Le wo be fa me send ya na wo kan South Africa. Problems are Ghanaians are facing no. And yet and yet Nankwana went to I to say battle. And that your mamma no on one comb crown a two got enough for Ubabe 60,000 and a 2 just under a mamu bonnet and almost international set of Mamma Momu run a year after 4 years. They can't guarantee their safety. It is open here. say if we go to buy yanti say if you go to na say we be free member mu Ghana ha say o man na nyina say bonyo say you free for man but under your mama na yudi now I don't know ya na make answer now say escalate yes you find say ni say o Ghana ha now she amamu ado mama ebu a now who be sound say papa we na ko tell say 8 years o ka say Ghana for the stop in Nigeria we see nyansa we answer for to mention it so one say you no one show who to ya o be crazy na ni mu ay direct say papa wa mamu onye na ye hu ni nti kura say de kwa na o say kra say answer for to mention say me no ka say akra go all of them by me should not be far a fence a brick. The room more to put the other few of them. As you see, I'm non conscious. Now, so share quite. That's a papa we age and not to us or a big push. Now, besides a papa, that you not be a power of the teacher. It says, and you more trouble. Apologize. Would you by the yellow cry and you're familiar with the rules? So, one say you will not mind you who's the man. What an start up to the
Okay.
Now, Mestre, year 2 for the 2%. So, if you are going to be near to Mpoa, we need to actually renew our mindset. You also hear and say, apart from what you stand for, who bet me to about faster be but I said, Bibi, and not be your mind so, over baby,
yeah, I would say, Kwame de you be chinu pe. Francis yenti ori ankora Kwame de otie na.
Bam.
Yeah.
Katre nini say. Ye MPP forum. Me MPP ni bia no ope the downfall of NDC government. Provided they are doing good for Ghana. But we will always say it.
Okay.
So the same to Patrick. Patrick Obama will be misleading Crawford. I think, what does that man think he is? The Biatron Ultra, Tronquan Ultra. He should stop it. We know what goes on in Ghana. Right. What have they achieved? They're almost in their second year. What have they achieved? Doomsday all over. We don't have the light. The mechanism now and say, bro. Look at what they are doing. I've heard the ambulance. Ambulance. Are they thick? What kind of look? It's gonna cause human fatality. Because urban areas, rural areas, not the nominal. Van. Now they are boy animal. And you recipe for disaster. No money. I said, look, we are all Ghanaians. We are not enemies. We are in the opposite side of a party. Don't intimidate people.
Okay.
Ghana, the judges sitting down there, they were once in the same school with their colleagues, lawyers, and all that. Into Handobi, now book not upside down. Not President Etimika Jemu said, Ghanaians, you have short memories. And it shows that we have short memory. Because if we don't have short memory, what is happening in schools? Schools, they say, senior secondary school, that's what is happening. Recipe for disaster is happening. These people have not achieved anything. And Kwame Adjao said, Smith, look at that. They put you in a home of affairs. Say, my rose sector effective. Honestly, surveyor or whatever he is, that is what I know he is. He's not more than a surveyor, or engineer. Now, why you be shambles? Now, and I may say, special prosecutor, special prosecutor, young class office. It has not served any purpose because Sky has said, you won't be a Ghana. Intermediate, what they're doing, I agree with them. Thank you.
You agree with them. Also for NTO, Uncle. Okay.
Kofi Francis, Marcos, Beckham. I'm saying, Yala Kwame, Obrimpong, Mr. Ban, Etuankache, Fred, Efoli, Chapa, Mr. Tufo, and so, and Nana Misa, Nana Luti, Mammy Alasapedu, Mammy Fisapon, Dickness, birthday girl, Chapa, Nana, me, the hotel near Chabon, is so me, and my Mary, Chabina, offered you about no Mrs. Chapa. Upon them guys are fair now, Obamu, so Oshachache, any Ushakasa, we just say, I could have your now, Obamu, or did your group. There's nothing wrong. A town partner said, Okasa, Supadia, and the other said, the two dead team, pop, the two dead team. Now the Onyanos, a switch in the pump. Hey, okay. You read your mama, compare time, or not on body manner, and you know, Otiana or Osu. No, the near to I mean, no, 70 about 90% of gospel music. No, yeah, and I'm from Madrid. We say, about you thinking, oh, you're a mama, like a better with that platform. So, now you're supposed to mean open in the coastal. Not just crown to 20. Or more travel to Africos and the Bucava Zucran. Maintains a Wakasa a radio television show that. The Akos were gonna force you in Coco Foy, Yomi, Nyon Count. God, I'm saying, need to come when you teach for so soon on Tessa wedding, on Tessa, near shadow among Ghanaians. It was like, as what time be pan and a wooden moon. And now, prayers over the beside a baby. And young one,
okay.
Now, me, one more would do a channel. And I want some mobile. Come, Mobidienti. One one has a crown, the Obina Piacrano, hey, Encosiaga. When you are ever getting an answer, what the bush of was up. Now we can put me as a former president, Osapa community, which we catch it and go for the said, no for the when you or more chrono, or about Udinama Baman. Udinama Ban. And come me, Sabine Jobama, Minion Crano, come in Obia and Mammy Chesa, Mamma Nibiada, come in Yan Crockaby Piaca, and you Magasati Crano, and come make a short set, member Ghana for a wee.
Okay.
That's a dear you. Now, because I said, Sanka Omoba, say, go to now, and now the room a jar to 1 1. Our beton yet one. And Dora look at some of us all bit me a man, Dora no, at me I day, have a form. Jawanam go for to power body. Obiano open. Obiano open. Well, that's why I read the count.
All right, yeah, that's very what I ain't you, the uncle Jeffrey.
Oh, yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Yo, your friend say, "Sad the base party no." I'm say, now challenge we say, Omuntimi or Omu work against MPP now. Okay, we say to me, but what ye Saturday no? Any sa opinion so Reverend Kofi Ajikuma say why? That I not say they will make sure say MPP does not come to power again. And after you cry, where ye friend say, free MPP Muya or call John Lanchamantin says so by the ordinary team FFA. The same thing, no. The same thing on Omineka. So they will make sure that MPP doesn't come to power.
No, Jeffrey, what is their temerity? Can they stop Ghanaians from voting MPP in power?
No. Omo the end say. Omo papa ye MPP strongholds no. Abe campaign na say omo yeden. Omo timi actually ye votes ni bi. Ama ye votes abafom. What do you mean no? Say places like Ashanti region, Eastern region, omo concentrate omo campaign no well. What do you mean no?
Well, That is your prerogative. I don't know how.
No, that's what they are thinking.
Now, so
Tio,
the almost cano. And I make us or no but you vote to say who call for hono got 2 more one. Is that what you are telling me?
Debbie, sir, almost say, Papa, okay, say, was it a MPP for? Almost free MPP. Until they try to convince more MPP for say, almost free MPP will join you, or their sabotage votes.
But do you consider it done or something that you are saying it like a obviously a storm in a teacup? Do you consider it done?
Media, in politics. Do you understand? In politics, anything can happen.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Now, Papa Ajekumuno, Reverend Ajekuma, Pastor Ajekumuno. We are so I am sometimes. So also we are Christian, do a software. Me also we are software. Papa will say, Opa Kuma, through almost all integrity, and to open conform with Japan integrity, open conform or more integrity and more be Ghana. Opa 2008, 2009. Oba sorry. Only year, Sabe non tikum ha. Oba na ye pastor man the kwaiman be preach you sorry ho. E do say all call no be cry say all ye ba for the disika man no. Ni na wo chere papa we ni me gira sen aba be ka chere sika na gira. Sika na ye ba for the ba no. Agira
sika na gira nchende ho so kan. Na wo Jeff sika ira
o afi o ye che no wo akote asori o be twe ye pastor no ye asori mu ni pa bi o convince bi nim so mo bra na asori.
Okay.
Oba ya wo nua na ma o kwai se be preach. O dan ko ba me kai o be preach for awade ho. I remember no so a married Oba ya also a marriage counselor and all this.
Okay.
All that. So, do you need also integrity? Now, me last one. Okay. Say Kwame Nkrumah so o high pa.
Ade.
Say who independence aye man no sika no. O say the freedom of Ghana is meaningless unless it is connected to all African nations. Now the sika kuma sa go we no South Africa for we no. Abra almost so na bo fu develop our country no. Ye dey because that be only kwan crowd dey call. And na wo omo ka kire wo. Ba me dey me ni omo ya adwene. Me ni omo ya adwene. Omo pa mo na mo yensu country no na o say yesu sorry. Na nkofo bi omo so ba ye country mo so mpa so mo say ye country no. Yesu ye die man si ho.
No correct.
What do I say? Yeah, yesu ye die man si ho.
Okay.
Na me for last one in 1 second. Enra. Ayi Marcus mpasa me ka kire say. Me mama say me betu no fo. Na mom asem obeka aye say Kwame ayi peka maso obeka aye ne intro because o ka say MPP be win no man win ne. Nti so obeka say Ghana for esu enye no kwe na me ka kire say.
Mo pa man talk.
You be ka say e so intro.
Okay, ati.
Nti me mama say me advice no. No.
Yeah, ati. Yeah, that's it.
And you yeah, he make the point.
And man talk with them ma pebi pa mo. Yeah, that's it. Lee yenti o na enko Patrick o. Hello. Yenti o na enko Patrick o.
Yo, ma minchia na minchia madam ela. Na minchia Dr. Baya. Mami Dickness. Me wo fase nana. Also for David Anani. And the minion assay. Now, you make me a Kenyan, sir. Near Kosovo, South Africa. If in your view, because over South Africa, how no more countries that was Southern Africa, it is Aborigine. Now, no Nigeria done for cast independence in a short possible time. So that we can understand the whites. And when we get the independence, we stay alongside with them so that we can get more experience. Kwame Nkrumah say, Obwa, ako jisika no no mutiro no mti. Any yo. Oba kai say yen, emribi atwam. Ni wo ba bia ye Ghana cash, boafo, adom, ni ade. Okay.
Well, go into the thin air. It's not there.
simply because near Okuta de Noye, no nye free mufe enuano no. Ayeti so be ye odusini not tete haban. Onye free mufe haban not tete so be ni intina ye de. Yes. Gana ya ye. Na me hu otumfo a video bi na me rehoye. Because before so otumfo be kasa se ya ni be bre na otumse ni abepa. NDC party mo bo abemu emre bi atwam mo kwakoji loan ewo IMF we have been otumfo na kwa na di ne ho kogina mu asana ye di loan ye den IMF ye di mama the same otumfo kruye ye to abawie John Mahama so handi over eno ofre no ka chense he ja nyama na wo ye no na obi enya obi di 23,000 and the two a year will kufa do ntino ne wo ye ni jai no ka kire no no train was kejetia market and also sa otumfo na ko Brazil mu ko ye no mu ko ji sika and no de buy no de ma buy no mu de fi and na me no ka ta sisi e otumfo asem o kan ye no ama na de di pefe se nie ko so wo adenta number 9 circuit court no John Mahama ne kopo ne shekire e no mo fra omo intimidate and as omo manipulate law judges no e no mo matter judgment no in the sense that some person we won ko di asem wo court wie omo di asem wo court wie no ohia wadi bimu no wadi bimu na wadi bimu wie no ko ni kro ma ko di ni ma ni cross wa na eye muntaka any banda MP or local government and a from regional minister. Now what fresh judge holiday what fresh judge? I'm a judge, you know, about the remandi and Cropona Muni and the post or him back on a family. Near the one after this clearly shows that judge, you know what I then can on my 9 and this is what you see. Otum for mama tia tepe near ekoso no eyampa because otum for no oni nyina.
Okay.
Na ara ho se ye wo memu na judges mudi mo adua to ho ama John Mahama. Na mon kai hu se otum for kai no. O se eya dan ya power ho entumi ntida wonsem enkosi afreball.
All right.
It is obe ko draw. Wo to say bia ye the rainbow colors as show. Na sa wo di onya kono ko prosecutors in the crime case. I get we know a cyber crime. And Yana Tabakana, who's in Miami, you should be discretion, making up for 2 weeks. Oh, it's not fine. Wherever the Ghana wants to go, we're not getting it. And then Ghana, my friend, me auntie, you go to region. I want to do so.
And Patrick on or Yentia on Subakaidasi. All right, let me show.
Okay.
Patrick, Yentio.
Mama Martin, Mitchell,
and now where?
Is your family back up? Also, I'm eating region, Baba.
Yeah.
Also, in Yamburu. Oh, it's so safe, the patch of van. Guys, offer video no more, a panel. I don't know you. I didn't know one cat in trying to amass my room. No, Udra, Apeja to Korongo. We are once I'm not inclined to Uniba. Once I'm from Cape to Taprade. Once I'm Hawaii to Walwali. No, sure. Miss Walker School was a Miss buy what you school was. The difference between financial fixing and availability of food. Oh, I'm John.
Okay.
There's never food shortage in Ghana now. A prudency and a bureaucracy and a Madiana.
Okay.
They said everything has been revitalized and then they are going forward. So now MP Bomano, they say, Ghana and Pacho, Okoto Aba, the Education Council, Koto Abama Party. You are giving the power of free choice.
Patrick, you from the Ashanti region. Now, what Otunfo said, no, is Otunfo angry with the security agencies?
Yeah, Team Tansi. You see, the encroachment, the encroachment of political activities, whether left or right, of chieftaincy, without any substantive and legal application, undermine the jurisdiction of the traditional rule. So it's hard time they visited it and see how far a amicable situation can exist. Pre-Mahama.
Because I understand Otunfo is saying that power
in that region all the time.
Power is transient. Why should Otunfo say this? He said power is transient.
No. Listen. He has got jurisdiction of that area. So if the jurisdiction of the area is being infringed or underminer, he has the power and the authority to act likewise, like he's working. What Otunfo Kasa? In the idea, not pray those people into book to know the intricacies of that matter.
That's okay.
No more calling them into order. She said they'll call all them to order when they pass there. On my part, no confidence on them. A bit of pressure Nobody is perfect. Oh, I'm just be acting wrongly. Oh, radicalism, I hate it.
Okay.
Let's follow the due process of the law and address it.
Thank you.
So, Omano, pray Kwame Kumano. I have for any Bruno, any Ashanti region. For administrative purposes, and I come to divide it into administrative region. But traditionally, all the lands, in the areas, still is or were vested into a two-war. So two-war jurisdiction in that place still hold. I cannot deal with that. Nana idea. What in a money there? You can call it a brew it, but the traditionally those administration is invested in Otunfo.
Thank you.
Let's move ahead to Ghana now.
Patrick, endasi. Nana kwa mienti ni yanko angrijo.
Yo, bano pe michiao ni busiafo nyina. Michia Mr. Obaya, dache hima. Mami Dickness continues to enjoy your birthday. Nana, mam sewa. Mini akwa me pekam. Obenpon, angrijo. Obia.
Okay.
Now, since Monday, they need to mean by it. Nah, yeah, and near my dinner, me person me babe count.
Okay,
about my own party and my own Team Ken supporters. I just want to take this opportunity to advise them. Yeah? Decision made out of anger, it's always regrettable.
Okay.
So we move now we take a decision there. So at that time, I will take this decision. What they are commercial or now they take a decision. If you don't look your left, you don't look on your right, and actually you will regret. Now you're too late. What's
understood?
This base thing now on the banner is dead on arrival because a no crown. Ejakunin and Crawford the base court in Sembasa.
Too temperamental on it.
Yeah, because Kennedy will never leave the MPP. Kennedy now minimum. I'm telling you, all the joining MPP, Kennedy feel MPP Muda. They all say, hey, yeah. Meaning there are two people in the party, any coca. Maybe they have a tombi and I don't care. Because those are the people that disrespected my candidate so much. There two of them. But for me, now the meaning to keep for me, I won't come close to you anymore.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I will leave the party.
Sure.
And also, they are not for the year Ken on that area. But Kennedy is not going to leave the party. But some of us, we are careful the way we will behave in the party. Okay. Because you want to say, oh, party, no. Now I say you now create an enmity antagonism for yourself. Yeah. In the end, no, we will use it against you.
That's right.
And to me, I've learned my lesson. Say, in the party, I'll be careful. Say, mini obia kunyan tokwa. Because me kunyan tokwa that you know, the copy position in the bay yemen.
No correct.
Now, foot me to say, me, I will never leave MPP today, tomorrow, and forever. I will continue to be MPP. I will support the candidate who has won presently. A friend is saying, Dr. Baumia, because now none of party me now majority carry. But me come. Saturday, who ignore us and cry. Saturday means some more Becky Camo. Who ignore. Hello?
Yeah, me too, pa.
Yes. And yeah, dear Kennedy will never leave to join any base. So I just say, it's not be clear. Say, Kennedy and Congo joining base. Yeah, now there is no more. Almost starting to pack it. So,
okay.
As a man, I make I won't say a friend say when we were young, no, say we are broken heart. Now you just want to fall in love with that person just to cover your broken heart. And you never realize you say, no matter we pan me macofani. Because you took that decision out of anger. And that's how we
okay.
Base, you know. And now come upon nobody to be called party and you're born you. But and now come upon your nobody from base. We should be very careful. One people need to be on one has that base. Be very careful because it's not going to help. Kennedy is not leaving MPP.
That's
forever.
Last call. I could join you, uncle.
Oh, Valentine. Oh, good morning. Medasepa. Now we don't time to continue. That's him. I'm and I'll buy and Lee also always say me happy belated birthday. Medasepa and Shramo. Valentine, me chrome secretary because of phone anyway. Your friends still are make say sorry, I didn't know gold no. Your friends say the man, your friends say Ibrahim Mama. I didn't know. They say no Ghana government no through a gold board. Almost normal man directly. Which is a individual no.
Okay.
So it's no because because they say engineers near the idea on bet me a man because you know Ibrahim send a Jumano no. So yes, our refinery honum. And I'm a second issue. Your friends are about a power outrage in Ghana no. Me do one in Tiase and I may Pompire say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a bar or may change narrative because your friends say Chrome has said one the best one who say a light of Abaha. The secret in it said one more stand by your friends say automated generators.
Yeah.
What you are saying? Fought be by not stand by, you know.
No, take you over. Yeah.
What you are saying? And you know, because you say you can't trade it though. Oh, be na because on bet you have a share free has a UK has say omunim pa but omunye me last issue Jamaican says a government no a opposition members the person or intimidate you no also jaye na sabi enye enibie aba amamu why but that's why sure I better
okay yo that's it what I want you quickly now enti
man what you I will say ka water nanka utu for asem na okay you come there combining a cocoa asem na but say South Africa there no na me the LGBTQ asem ka ho obia tiemi ye nyesa dia hyase na se kraman kwa na ba hyase esua na adamfa ene say wiase no if it be geopolitics about international politics if it be geopolitics no it was a geopolitics idea friend ankonam forget it if we are no count if we are no about geopolitics idea friend ankonam on count enti Ghana ye mo amuti UK no we are seeing it believing when we say UK for mo pe sumasibia suffer a continent for so mo amuti UK the Muslim believes is almost the by custom million omo pe kwa fa sumasi akojoni a continent for enti eba geopolitics as say body bia unansim wa ho de no untumi fa ankonam trawiase Ghana ye de ECOWAS Mr. repeat ye de ECOWAS o the Africa de aya ankosiwi yetumi sanko echi na South Africa de cause say me am Ghana for those days na ye di emubi ye di ehun to oni ade ebi nim Ghana for indirectly we na in money time to me chichim but a true international year As a what regional body as a strong man, and the more wording, Utu ko Nigeria ko kan the word LGBTQ. And so Uncle Namti, Yeninamna, United Nations, the word you slept a coca yanyum. Oh, Uncle Nana, they could United Nations, the word slept, and you now got to ye. See a in your voice. You will be a because of your politics. I say, in your regional body, air strong, near Yetimakasa. Yes, I did one in a Obiancosia. Nkrama said Ubafana Dafo. Now, person to be said, Opoku, Faunku dia in the Unia strong body. What you make us Opoku, Faunku, Muni. That's a Michel.
Yeah, that's a pa. I'm Mr. 2 minutes, Yampon.
Yeah, Mr. Van.
Yeah.
Good morning, and I'll pay the metria and night and in
I feel I'm a ponty. I'm
2 minutes, you. I don't party the basin.
Nana kwami abechichi wasi
obechichi muna chasa me say masma me be kan say Otibonsu no Mr. Otibonsu no odi yawo na atre the party she say oso oboa onene financier MPP nanso so kwan a omode na faso no ankoye ohia Dr. Bawumiawo airport o che so omo kasa say omo ye yi a omo beba omo bagana omo bebe hia but oba and papa na ntimi amfa pon amfre no into what the yawo no makwa akotie party amokotie say eja ko di mugira court say mafa ni lego mafa ni say enti yetre wo na me papa ye friend say so fu no pay from refide no okrum he na say we politician pa me friend no wo nya de oye na emwa no wo ma hiti MPP from one ka wo why so one ka wo mum na say the omani si kono mani fa ne ntoma pentrent ni saban meja awama nyame aye wadom ama wo di dwumadi abawi ya won sa jeje otata fa ko du fi
Fredo 1 minute be patch of time na so
Valentine me da se pa ne mamuntum na ayi video bi trendy ya na King Solomon otumfo
ya kan wase
na sembia ode ato o se emre yende nkaso emre yende nkaso na manya tumi na mode hunahuna nkrofo de ye basabasa and this amembu basabasa manya tumi enewu emre yende nkaso men kante me da se o ma me akwende yi emre yende nkaso no ochina ye beto aso na time will continue to tell.
Okay.
Me that's a pa.
Fred, Yamishra. My emotion I am pona. Mamujala kakra.